All right, we back at it. Homegrown Radio. Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head.
West
man.
Coast.
We got the future in the building with us right now, man. It's a pleasure to have these guys up in here, and we'll let them individually introduce themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Coast Contra.
Coast Contra.
Up in here, man. True story. True story.
True story, man.
Left to right, pan over left to right.
Yeah, why don't we start here?
Boom.
Cool. Eric Jamal, you already know.
Yes, indeed. My name is Raz Austin. What's going on?
I'm Rio Lowe's.
I'm Taj Austin, man. Happy to be here.
Absolutely, man. Now, Apartment 505 out right now. Now, please tell us, man, where. I know the story of Coast Contra, but I want you guys to break it down because it's like a twofold story, and it's kind of important for people to kind of know exactly the inception of Coast Contra. So break it down, and I want to get into where exactly is or was Apartment 505. So break it down.
Right. All right. So now, apartment Coast Contra itself, that started back like when we was in high school as kids, probably like 15, 14. You know
Sophomore year in high school, yeah.
Wow.
Sophomore year in high school. It was you know, we met him when we was about like 14. From there, we was kicking it, you know what I'm saying, different classes, cutting classes and skipping and all that type of stuff. Just really vibing, you know what I'm saying? And then from
Cutting
there,
classes.
you know, but we started rapping together, and it was never really a group actually until Eric Jamal came in there and we made it a group. But before that, it was just an umbrella.
Gotcha.
So it's like when they see us three together, what they call us. We called it Coast Contra, being it was like, we wasn't from Miami. Actually, this happened in Miami. So we wasn't from Miami. Me and my brother, we from grew up in Altadena.
Got it.
Altadena, out here in California. You know what I'm saying?
And then, I'm from Colombia, so it was just about different coasts.
Say it one more time. Columbia?
Yeah, Colombia, the country.
Not Columbus. Let people know, not Columbus.
Yeah, right.
No. Cali, El Valle del Cauca.
Bilingual shit right there. Okay.
So when we was out there in Miami, it was like, man, we rock with this spot, but we don't want to act like we from here. So it was like we from a different coast, Contra being different. When he came in, him being from, Philly, you want to talk.
Came in, what's that, 2016?
Yeah, 2016.
I came in, Dolo, met these cats, me and Taj,
Right.
walking down the block.
So wait, hold on.
Wait.
Y'all met each other.
You said
was it beef or was it like y'all? Who seen each other? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
you said you met him walking down the block.
Yeah, I met Taj. So I was just like walking down the block. You feel
Where
me?
was you going, fool?
To the crib. I was going to the crib. Yeah, I was going to the crib, and I seen he had braids, and I was trying to grow my hair at the same time. You know, me being from Philly and more standoffish, but I'm like, I'm out in LA. I got to meet people. It's all about networking. Right. So we had a red light. I'm like, I see a brother. I'm like, all right, let me just communicate. And I'm like, yo, you did them Jones yourself? And he happened to be watching Philly movies.
Blaming on the streets.
Wow.
Yeah. Niggas was knocking them back. Like, it's mad Philly movies. We was just rotating them.
Yeah.
So it just so happened that you already knew the lingo. And you like, wait a minute.
Said it.
Yeah. So when I actually like, you did them Jones yourself, and he just was like, nah.
You ain't from here.
You from Philly? Yeah, he was like, you from Philly? I'm like, yeah, how you know? He was like, you said John. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's crazy. You caught that. And then we kind of just kept walking and, start, just talking. It was like, what you out here for? He said, music. I'm like, me too. I'm like, all right, spit something. And then he spit something, I spit something, and we just kept walking down the block, like just, going back and forth.
Bro, this a long-ass street, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was.
It was like 6 blocks.
Yeah, it was like 6 blocks. And it was crazy because when we was walking down,
we addressed it every time.
Yeah, because I holla at you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good.
Nobody turned. So
we just kept walking. I'm like, yo, bro, where you going?
Spit another one there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And finally, it's like, yo, where we going? Like, you got to come to my house, or where we, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, when you going to turn, when am I going to turn? You know what I'm saying? So now he was like, yo, it ended up being, he was like, yo, I live right here, and I live right here. So
Get out of here.
Yeah, we right around the corner from each other. So it's like, oh, you got to meet my people then. You know what I'm saying? Like, automatically.
So okay. All right, I get it now. So basically, you brought him into the group.
Yeah.
And introduced him. Got you.
You like,
Okay.
hey,
now when
like, there's another one of us out here.
Literally like that. Yeah.
initially though, when you moved from Philly, did you intend on being in a group, or do you
Not at all.
you want to be a solo artist?
Dolo. Yeah, I was going to sleep in the car. I was like, I'm going to make it. You know what I'm saying? I had that mindset, but, things just worked out differently. Where I was staying at, it didn't work out. So I had to go back to Philly. Got like a couple jobs. And like, I'm going to just, go back out there. But actually, it's crazy, the story I always tell it. I got the phone call from my homie I was going to move back in with. And he was like, I'm getting evicted. And I was like, oh, well, I'm still coming out there. I'm just sleeping in the car. He never, we haven't talked since I left. Yeah. He just called me. As soon as I hung up, 15 seconds later, he calls me. He's like, yo, man, I just want to check on you. How you doing, man? And I'm like, yo, I literally just got off the phone with the Connect, basically, and he said he getting evicted. He was like, so you still coming? I'm like, yeah, but I'm asleep in the car. He was like, no way. come live with us. Like I'm like,
Come live with
yeah,
us.
come live with us. He
At
like,
the time, we in a box, we in a apartment 505. It's literally like this big, like dead ass. You know what I'm saying? So one nigga got a wall. You know what I'm saying? And we just had all our shoes on this one wall. It was 4 walls. We just had all our shoes on one spot. So when he say he finna live in a car, it's like, nigga, you not finna live in a car. Niggas like, yo, you get the wall, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't big, but fuck it. Like, we doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, when you say get the wall, you mean like each person had their own
wall.
wall.
Your room was your wall. So like nigga had he got your mat, and you know at the time we all was still working on the blow up mattresses and shit. So yeah, you put your blow up right there, you put your shit right there, and it's just like you get mad at a nigga, you just turn to your wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, don't look at me, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? But that's what it was, and it's crazy because before he had got he got 6 years on us. You know what I'm saying? So before we got there, we had that motherfucker felt so small because we was just so unorganized. You know what I'm saying? We was kids. So when he moved in, that nigga first day there, this nigga cleaned up the whole crib. Like I'm like, I don't know where they make niggas like him at. I'd have been like, nigga,
Philly.
just don't, yeah, in Philly, right? Real shit. But now he cleans with the whole crib, and like then he just brought organization to the crib, and that was like the maturity we needed. And he just started putting up what you call them?
Dry erase boards.
Dry erase boards and shit with like the goal on it, first 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like so he immediately brought a value to the crib that wasn't there already. You know what I'm saying? And then just having like that band of niggas that's like was just as passionate, was just as talented. You know what I'm saying?
Now coming from Colombia, right? Did you bring like the cartel to the group? What was your contribution? And what was your wall like? Was it white?
Nah, shit. My shit always had like the ashes and the blunts all
Oh,
around.
yeah.
You know what I mean? All the backwoods, all just chilling around.
Backwoods everywhere.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Always smoked out, like the BET Awards and shit. You know, I think it's really cool just to represent for the Afro-Latinos and hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, especially in hip hop. You know, I don't think we had that too much in hip hop, especially at that type of level. So,
Did you always embrace that? Because I think Afro-Latino is like a big thing now. Like people pay attention
like
to
relatively
it.
new
You know what I'm saying? Cardi
Right.
B, obviously, but then you have other people who are putting on in actors, actresses, and stuff like that. Have you always fully like embraced the Afro-Latino thing, or is that fairly new for you too?
Yeah, no, I would say I always embraced it. I couldn't even get away from it because that's just what I grew up in my household. You know, like my parents always listened to salsa, and I grew up on a lot of salsa before like I even tapped into any other genre. So
your parents are what?
yeah, they're Colombians just as me. Yeah,
Oh,
like
bet.
mom
Okay.
and pops. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So,
bet.
Like his dad type shit, like only speaks Spanish, like mainly, like that's his like language in the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when did you get to Miami? Were you always there, or did the family migrate there? How was that story for you?
Yeah, so it was me and my pops and my mom. We moved to Miami when I was like 3 years old, and then they had split up and shit, whatever. You know how I go.
Yeah.
And then I went from Miami to Texas and kind of back and forth living with my auntie. And then like around, I was like sophomore year, like I was like, all right, kind of getting out of hand in Texas. So my auntie was like, you gotta go to Miami with your pops. So I just slid out there, and then that's when I met these two cats. And then, you know, Coast Contra started. Yeah.
I hear you the rock star though. That's what I'm hearing.
That's
I'm hearing
the
you
rock
the funny
star.
one. You the rock star. You trying to play it cool, but a lot of
Yeah, he
people
looking down and shit. He ain't even looking at nobody. He just like, bro, I'm not. I don't got no girls. I'm
just got the blunts and ashes.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone. No, but I think that's important that people know that too, because one thing that we always say, obviously people that don't know the history of how Homegrown came about, man, we were early in the supporters of TDE, and one thing we always say is like, we wish people knew how funny Dot is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They see him as
Kendrick.
this artist. Yeah, Kendrick. People see him as this artist,
Serious
which he is.
dude, yeah.
Serious dude, you know what I'm saying? To Pimp a Butterfly, all that.
Right.
But he got jokes.
Like
You know what
jokes,
I'm saying?
jokes.
No, but it's crazy because like for us, right? Like that was TDE and like Black Hippie in general is really like the basis of what this is. To be honest with you, so it's so funny like seeing in the beginning. That's what really started this whole shit in the sense of like just even the way we would joke around and just be able to tell a nigga like, yo, you weak. That shit ass. That and we used to watch them niggas
You
go back and forth
boo-boo,
like
you
that shit
tea.
weak. You boo boo da da da. And that's ill. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely ill. So
It's
keep that
important,
fun.
too.
What's dope too is that, I mean, I'm glad that you brought that up, right? Because that's obviously gonna be the comparisons, right? You got the TDE, you got a Black Hippie, you get the Slaughterhouse,
Wu-Tang, all
those dope comparisons. Is that something that's motivating to y'all, or is that something that you try to like, fuck that, we want our own identity, or do you
that's
lean
gonna
into
happen automatically? Like the own identity is gonna happen, but I feel like you gotta have a backdrop for niggas to compare you to something in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So once we establish what Coast Contra is in its entirety, then when the next group come out, it's like, oh, y'all remind me of Coast Contra. Until they, you know what I'm saying? It's just a part of what come with it. You know what I mean?
Now I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. When I first saw y'all perform, I told Chuck, I was like, them dudes are fucking incredible.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying? I think I saw y'all at Payday, and then I saw y'all again at the Men in Music panel, I think, and then somewhere else. But every single time, Lamert
Park Rising.
Lamert Park.
I didn't even know you was there.
Yeah, bro. I'll be low key, but I'll be low key. But when every time I see y'all, it's a stellar performance, and I use my words wisely. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an amazing, stellar, flawless performance. The way you guys bounce off of each other, the ad-libs, I can tell that it's meticulous and it's thought out. It's not just random. Like, oh, the homie just got my back. Like, no, bro. Like, y'all put on a show, and I want people to fully understand. I want people to go listen to music, cool, whatever. I want people to go see y'all because I had the opportunity to go on tour with Tech Nine, and I used to think the same thing everybody else thought. Like, oh, he's a devil worshiper. He makes satanic music until you go see the show. So I really want to encourage people to go see y'all show. And then the question for you is, when y'all do that, how much time and effort goes into producing those shows, like those stage performances? How much do y'all put into that? Because it looks like a lot.
Yeah, no, definitely a lot. Definitely a lot.
Yeah.
You know, 9 o'clock every day. No, I'm messing. Honestly, it's like we know how important it is. We know how we want to be viewed on stage. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to just go up there, you know, walk back and forth and just kind of just say the raps. We want to really give y'all a show. You know what I'm saying? And even at Payday, when we kind of peeped the audience, we was like, oh, this is different. When we wanted to do True Story, but it was like, how are we about to do this?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, how are we about to do this and get their attention? Right. We can't just go up in there like, yo, y'all want to hear a true story? It wasn't that audience. So we actually learned from Biggie when they did
that fight on stage.
So we was right there in the back. We was like, yo, what we gonna do? And we came up with it. We gotta argue. I'm like, all right, y'all two act like y'all mad at each other. I'm gonna be like, yo, chill, y'all doing this on stage right now? And then everybody gonna be like, yo, look, they about to rumble on stage. Now we got their attention. True story. It was like, gotcha. So just certain techniques we always definitely think about and come to the table.
I was on the side of the stage when that shit happened. I'm like, oh, it's about to be some shit. Oh, they got it now. What I do like about the album is that you do have those little nuggets within the album, so you hear that, and that's the same thing I was thinking too. I'm like, you have to see Coast Contra get down, right? Yeah. But you gave them just enough in the album to kind of get an idea of what that stage performance is like, man. Yeah. So that's just amazing that you guys were able to kind of make sure that you put that collectively in there. Yeah. Do you feel like, I feel like it's a good representation of you guys. Do you feel like there's anything missing from the album that you feel like, damn, if there was time to put maybe this kind of track on there, do you feel like this is a great representation, great intro for Coast Contra?
100%.
Yeah, I know for me, personally, I can be honest and say, man, I love that album. You know what I'm saying? We with the resources we had, just the place we was in, that, you know, to be able to get that off was amazing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm completely proud of it. I think it wouldn't have came out if it was missing anything. You know what I'm saying? Because we just don't get down like that. For what we was trying to make, we accomplished that. And I'm excited for people to hear more of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm also excited to expand on this universe that we building from Apartment 505. You know what I'm saying? Like for us, that album is it's actually the second time, fun fact, you know what I'm saying? It's the second time we made the album. We made it one time before, never came out. But it was very literal how we made the album. So it was like you know, roaches and rats and like we described that building, you know what I'm saying? So this time, I guess since we had got that off, thankfully, we was able to approach the mind state of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, you got things like Pimpin' Benjamin. It was times where literally we was like, man, I'm falling back. The music thing ain't working, but I got to get this money. So, you know, I'm going to go try to figure out how to actually learn how to invest money. You know what I'm saying? For like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And they had to pull us out from a cult and everything. It was wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy stuff.
Niggas hitting up aunties we didn't talk to him forever. Like, I need 30,000. I can flip it. I promise you.
I got you.
She like, nigga, you broke now. What is you going to do?
So it's like, nah. So it's from that to like experiences with women. You know what I'm saying? Like that we really had from both like a song like My Lady where it's like, nah, really like my lady that's really my lady is in the building with 4 dudes, and I'm, I still gotta court her and have a great time. You know what I'm saying? To like, nah, this one is just that one shorty that I'm about to do
explicit.
Yeah, explicit. You know what I'm saying?
How does that happen?
No, that's what I was about to get to.
Let's
Because
get
stories, man.
the 4-wall thing,
Yeah.
how do you explain? Okay, just y'all don't have to get into details.
Right.
But give me at least one story on how you court
I got you.
a lady
I
with the
slide when I
homies
did.
in 4 walls.
I
All right, go. Hurry up, go.
Yeah, so look, mine. I called it 505 Suite. So what I did was I said to myself, I said, you know what? I could take Shorty to a hotel, but I was like, that's kind of sleazy and it's bread. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with it. So I was like, fuck it. What I'm gonna do is I got a tent. I got a tent and a little queen size air mattress, right? And we had the rooftop access on the
beautiful view.
There's a
Beautiful view.
Yeah, fire shit.
Okay.
So I went and put the tent on the rooftop. And then I got the little air mattress on the joint, right? I went and got the fake candles, laced it all around it. I'm the romantic nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I went and laced it all around the joint, you know what I'm saying? She came in, you could see the little sky from the joint, you know what I'm saying? It looked like $1 million, you feel what I'm saying?
So wait.
Where's
So
your land?
hold on. So inside the tent, there was oxygen inside your mattress.
Yeah, I got the Because you gotta blow it up. It's a whole process. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You gotta blow it
Trust
up.
me, I know.
Then you gotta make sure that bitch don't blow off the roof when you going. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you gotta keep running down the steps, go and get the shit popping. But yeah, I got the bed, went up there, set it all up. It was fresh.
So did you tell the homies what you was doing?
Nah, not really.
that one.
Not that one. Not that movie.
Okay, that's not a different. I want to know about.
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to put you on like real
Put me
talk.
in the apartment.
This is when you're about to get the yams is how we call it. You know what I'm saying? When you finna get the yams, what you do is literally you clean the house. That's how you know somebody got some yams. The house, you came home, the whole house was spick and span clean.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Boom. You hit
the house. The apartment.
The apartment, yes.
Right.
The crib.
Let's keep it here.
Let's not exaggerate.
Let's keep it here.
The cubicle was clean. You know what I'm saying? But that joint clean, and then also too, you hit up everybody up. You're like, yo, let me get. You know what 45. I mean? 45. Yeah. If you really putting in the work, double up. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to double up on the 45. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta tell him we all worked at the same restaurant.
Yes.
So that's my 2 cents. So that schedule, we knew what your schedule was. Yeah, we knew what that schedule was.
He never worked Sundays. So we all work Sundays. So he knew, all right,
Sunday's your day.
I gotta get it in on Sunday.
Right.
Bro, this is so interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's like a dorm room.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, yeah. So how do you work out? So is it okay? I'm assuming. Okay, I'm very intrigued by this concept. So I'm assuming because this place, your apartment 505, is so small.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's one bathroom.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. We had a mushroom growing out the wall.
Grow out the wall. Because niggas is taking showers so many times in a day.
What?
Hot ass showers.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. They was growing wildlife in there.
Facts.
You had a mushroom growing out the wall?
Yeah, my nigga.
Mushroom growing out
That's
the wall.
low-key a good problem.
No, that's called mold.
Listen,
nigga.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Facts.
What you mean?
They was taking showers, multiple showers. So it's like that's a good problem to have.
Listen, bro.
Niggas was
Okay,
definitely-
so when y'all have this fungus growing out of y'all wall, right? Do y'all lick it? Do y'all name it? Do you hang your towel on it?
Call it a day, nigga. You gotta we had to adopt so many mindsets in there. What you
No, I about to say honestly, it was like that's kind of lit.
It was lit.
It was lit. Not in the way because it's like, yo, look how dirty this. Because we're not gonna be here forever. And that's what it was. It was like, yo, look at this place.
Right.
Yo,
mindset.
It was the mindset because it was lit. It was lit for like a
yeah.
minute. Like I know, like when I came in, I was definitely like, I cleaned the crib like you said and everything like that. And my mindset is like, all right, when you wake up, you make everybody breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Somebody make somebody breakfast. I would go in, make the French toast, pancakes, like, you know what I'm saying? Got breakfast for everybody. They be like, damn, bro, for real? Of course, everybody get French toast.
Okay,
and then after that,
the next day I make 100 French toast.
Yeah.
He like, man, good looking up. I'm like, yo, what you doing?
he make it just for him. I'm like, nigga, I get it.
Right.
Never again.
Right.
Never again. Yeah.
So when you have a young lady, okay, let me move past that. What about when you drop a deuce? Because I know, like, when I've been on tour before, and the rule is no dumps on the bus. Okay, I mean it's 4 grown ass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Okay, and y'all eating pancakes and shit.
Yeah.
2 cents. That shit could get heavy in the bathroom, bro.
Yeah.
Is there a protocol?
Just because
Close
my
that door.
bed, so basically, like it's the four
You had the
walls,
bullshit.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it's tough.
He said,
Like,
I had the
this
protocol.
This
You
is
know
a
what I'm saying?
bad
Nigga
one
had to
because
sit by the bathroom.
yeah, no, dead ass. Like my bed was right here, and the bathroom opened up right at my head.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So we all had different, like we all had protocols for our area because it's like for instance, my brother, his bed is right here, and if you, it's like say a nigga
go in the bathroom and you turn on the
light, it's dead in his face at night. You know what I'm saying? So my shit was just like, yo, like. Basically, open and close real quick. Like, don't play me and leave this shit open. You know what I'm saying? Like, open it, close it.
So when you did get hit with a whiff or like a bad scent,
I'm on your ass. I'm like, yo, my nigga.
who was the culprit?
Everybody. I've been the culprit myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody. I'm not gonna.
But
hold
who's
you
the worst?
The worst. If I like, I
Just keep it
the
above.
worst. I think out of all of them, the most inconsiderate person was our rock star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's not even because
He too high to flush the toilet.
It was just like, it was just be like shit. Like he just really be in his own world. So we had to learn like early on, like, yo, don't take it personal. It's just you gotta keep telling him like, yo, my nigga, yo, my nigga, yo,
Get that shit together.
golly,
Now
my
look,
nigga, yo, you know what I'm saying? So
I love this. I love this conversation. I want to get into some of the music.
Please, I kind of wanted to talk about the documentation of it because you guys do a good job as far as documenting the process. I've even seen on Instagram you guys doing it's something that you guys were doing on Monday, I believe. It was
Get the Worm Mondays.
Get the Worm Mondays.
Yeah.
But I mean, you had the Coast Contra TV. It was a gang of things that you were doing before the freestyles, right? Now, obviously, people know the freestyle. That it's been a viral moment off the JID song, right? And you fortunate enough to open up the Hollywood Bowl. Big situation.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Amazing,
Shout out to Dave, shout out to Mo.
amazing opportunity. First, I wanted to talk about that for you guys. So going from something like hole in the wall spots and even doing shit at My 2 Cents, you know what I'm saying, the monthly events, joints like
Cypher
that.
Sundays, yeah.
Right, Cypher Sundays to now this situation, Hollywood Bowl, man. Talk about that experience, that moment for you guys, because I know it was a big thing.
Yeah. What you think?
I don't know. It was honestly, it was like, you for real?
Yeah.
It was one of them joints, came out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, definitely shout out to Dave. I got to talk to him personally. And when I went up to him, like, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity. He was like, no.
Amazing.
Thank you guys for what y'all doing for the culture. So I'm just like, he was like, when I saw that video, I was like, yo, go get them and I need them on my show. So to hear that from Dave, it was like, bro, you for real? You know what I'm saying? So for me, I definitely say surreal. And yeah, it was like definitely nerve-wracking for sure.
But the thing is, like, Dave Chappelle is like obviously arguably one of the most brilliant minds in general, right?
Yeah.
When you get that opportunity, do y'all say to yourself, we got to protect Dave? Like, where the fuck was y'all when Dave got rushed?
I thought that was like,
where the fuck
I
were
thought
y'all
it was
at?
part of the show. We were so
right
thrown
before
off.
that, his security had just passed him a glass of
It was like a drink or something like that.
So in my head, I just was like, yeah, that must be a part of the whole. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Oh,
security
because y'all
right
fake
there.
fight on stage.
And we actually did the Never Freestyle. So we
I'm like, I'm sure it's all a part of the brilliant plan, man. I'm trusting
So
and
because
believing.
y'all fake ass niggas, y'all thought that Dave Chappelle was a fake ass.
It literally wasn't until he went back to go handle his business with bro, then came out. I was like, oh,
This is
wow.
different.
Like,
Yeah.
how y'all let him? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
that was different.
Yeah, that was
I think
different.
I think even at the bowl though, because when we was backstage, literally it wasn't just us. Everybody was like, is that
Everybody
not
was
a part of the
stuck.
show?
Everybody was like,
Everybody was like,
yeah.
it wasn't until the screen went black.
Black,
It was like,
yeah.
wait,
I think that's something happening. Yeah.
So y'all didn't see dude getting fucked up? Like,
Nah.
That's where we were
on
at.
the other side.
Yeah.
oh, on the back
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. He must have been getting
Got
tore
you.
up.
So at the Hollywood Bowl, while y'all up there, y'all obviously looking at the crowd. Like, do you shit on yourself with the light on? Do you?
I'll be G. I had first verse. So I had first verse. So when I got there, and we hopped on the stage, I was all with the gang. You feel me? Everything was here until I like jumped down and looked up. And I definitely say I froze for the first 3 lines.
That nigga forgot
Deer
to
headlights.
breathe.
First 3 lines,
Yeah.
first 3 lines, I was just like, damn.
This is it.
And then they literally said an ad lib, and I got back into it. You know what I'm saying? But it was like it was one of those moments, and
That
that
shit,
never happened.
all
to
of
me.
my heart dropped like a motherfucker. Because I said,
Yeah.
if he don't get it,
It's
We
right.
done.
it's done for all of us.
Because he's the first
He's the
one. So
first
if he
one.
mess up, it messes
The whole rotation.
So it's
is
like,
yeah.
And wild thing that never happened. You know what I'm saying? Like that was just like one of them days I just literally looked up and was like, no, we here. Like I've seen that Hollywood Bowl multiple times. So being on the other, and I've always thought about what it was like to be on the other side. So when I was there and I jumped in that real time, it was like, damn, that's like it's one of the ones like, you know what I mean? I ain't playing for it, so it's hitting me all at the same time.
I'll even be honest, even like on the preparation tip for it, like we've had show up literally like we didn't perform in front of just my cousin and his mans before, you know what I'm saying? And went at it like we was at the Hollywood Bowl, you know what I'm saying?
And I think that's the important part about it. And I think that's what I was getting at. It's like you have this big venue that you guys did, right? And it's a big opportunity, but at the same time, it's like you guys have always been performing as if it's the Hollywood Bowl, as if it's the Staples Center, Crypto.com, whatever you want to say, right? And I think that's what I appreciate about you all when you guys bring your all to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's only right that you have these moments and these memories because it's only inevitable. Like, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So,
I was about to say, even being on tour, like, so it's like Corday going on tour with Corday, like. When we saw him perform, like we went up there, we was like, we about to do our thing, you know what I'm saying? And we went up there and it was like, we did our thing. Yeah. But seeing him perform, it was like, oh, there's definitely levels. So like the first show, we went back and huddled and was like, all right, how we about to level up? Then we did our next show and was like, all right, how can we tighten up? Then we went on, and it was like every show for show. Yeah, every show for show. We just kept going and keep going up. So
I even say that to say like with the Hollywood Bowl, the crazy part about that experience was like the preparation process was one of them times where it was just like, yo, we don't really know what to expect because we didn't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't know what to expect, and it was just like at the end of the day, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. I think this was one of the first times we took that approach and was just like, yo, this is God saying like, here you go. Because if I be honest with you, we had a 7-year prophecy before this shit ever cracked off. You know what I mean? And so in 2018. I was reading the Bible around the time, and like some had said something to the extent of like, yo, you're gonna head west. And then it said in 7 years you'll be exactly where you want to be. That's the interpretation I took from it. I told it to them. That shit was it was the word after that. You know what I'm saying? So the shit had started when we had landed in LA, which was July 10th of 2015. Wow. And 7 years later, this is literally the fulfillment of it. So like even with the Dave Chappelle show, it was just like, yo, rock out. You know what I'm saying? Like have fun as best you can. Try not to be too OD about it and make sure you take these memories in and soak it all in. Cause you only get to do this the first time, one time. You know what I'm saying? So
I remember now I want on is it Apartment? Is that the first song?
APT.
APT. Okay, because it's abbreviated, right? So APT, you said niggas can't do what we do. Right. What is exactly niggas can't do that y'all could do?
Man. Yeah, no, it says a lot because go ahead.
I want go ahead.
Sauce.
Talk to him.
No, I would just say, man, if we talking music, I would say just that range, man. Like, you know, like on APT 505, that was just really like the appetizers of what we can do, you know, and there's so many different styles, especially with the Spanish in the mix. You know, I feel like we really make music for the whole world. And man, you could just put us in any BPM, any genre, and we could really rock out. You know what I mean? So
now you rapping in Spanish is interesting too, because you obviously we talked about earlier, but D Smoke is somebody who does that too, and I feel like it's starting to be more accepted in hip hop. People rapping in a different language out of nowhere,
right?
And then when I first saw you, I forgot what video I saw. It might have been one of y'all freestyles that I first saw it. And y'all was rapping, and then you just start rapping in Spanish. I was like, "Wait, what the fuck happened?" Like, I thought I went to like Telemundo or something. Like, what the fuck happened? Like you know, I'm looking for the translation and shit. But is that something that you use as like a shock factor, or you automatically? Because is Spanish your first language?
It is, yeah.
So is that something you feel more comfortable rapping in, or?
So it's crazy because like it was really like a full circle thing how it all happened. Grew up, you know, listening to Spanish music, salsa to be exact, and then I learned how to rap in English, and that's where I got like my skills up, you know, in English, and then to do it in Spanish was just like, oh shit, it was like, yo, I see you, God, like, you know what I mean, like now I get to really speak to my people in my country in the slums and really like share this American experience with them, but also share this Afro-Latino experience with y'all out here on the flip side and really just be that bridge between those two worlds. So. Yeah, it was definitely something that it came natural, I would say.
Got you.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm amazed because there's a lot of people that would love to be in your situation, right? When I say that, I mean, you know what it's like to come up. And you're still on the come up, right? But you're so hungry. So the drive is there. And then you have this I would say, and I'm using my words carefully, it's with having the viral sensation, right? The instant success, the instant eyeballs, the instant attention, but you have the work ethic to back it up, and you have the skill to back it up. So it's like it's almost like, again, God sent that this happens, then the album is coming right there
Right
too.
there.
It's like that's to me it's wild, but it's like it's not really wild if you really think about it. So it's like that's why I'm kind of having a hard time like getting the words out because it's like, yo, I remember. Like I remember the
You didn't
shows.
seen it from the seed.
Yeah, man.
You didn't seen it from like literally
Exactly.
the seed.
It's like I wouldn't want this to happen for any group of individuals more than I want it to happen for you guys because I know what you're gonna do with it. And that's the most important part about it. It's like the responsibility and again, you got the book right here. You're talking about, the 7-year prophecy. It's like I'm so excited to see what's to come from this. So much blessings and keep rocking out, keep doing your thing, man.
Thank you, man.
Also, the Queen and Slim soundtrack. Okay, the title track from Queen and Slim. How did y'all end up getting that?
That's Blizzy. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Black.
shout out to Black.
Yeah.
They were at Area
Label
51.
Area 51.
Yeah.
He
Definitely.
connected all the dots on that one, picked the beat, you know what I'm saying, fucked around and just had the cojones to name it Queen and Slim, you know what I'm saying, like on some ill shit, you know what I'm saying. So we got the spot and we thankful to everybody, Motown, Lena Wave, you know what I'm saying,
Shout out to Lena Wave.
everybody for
BJ.
BJ the
Chicago
Chicago
Shout out to
Kid.
BJ on there.
Yeah.
Another question. When did y'all move out of apartment 504?
We was the most recent to move out. What 2020? 2020.
So you spent some pandemic in there.
Yeah.
Okay, because y'all had the mask off freestyle. Right, with the pandemic over.
Yeah.
But y'all was still in that motherfucker.
Still in that motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't over, nigga.
That was, and it's crazy because I feel like that was probably the most successful point in my life was getting up out of that motherfucker. Like we owe a lot to it, but that was a blessing. Once niggas got up out of there, it's like, all right, for sure.
Man.
We made it, nigga.
It's a new world.
Yeah, for real.
I do want to talk about the experience of working at My 2 Cents, man. What are some of those lessons that you guys got from that whole experience of working there?
Man, big thing I think I know all of us can attest to is servitude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And being like actually finding gratitude and being able to do something for others. Because that's when you there. We was there for what 6 years,
6, 7 years.
6, 7 years of working there. So it's like over time you start to feel like, dang man, you learn how to play your role, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? But then after a while, you're like, man, I want to get to my, what I came here to do and whatnot. But if you can't do this, what makes you think you're gonna be able to do that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't find some type of gratitude in this. So
Was walking away from that experience kind of hard for you guys?
Oh nah, it was actually the way we shout out to Chef. Chef is like
I still ain't quit,
Chef
nigga.
Elisa.
I'm still employed. I still get the 50% discount.
Nice.
I was there yesterday and I started helping with boxes. Like that's my house. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and Chef Elise is one of those type of people like, man, that place cultivates dreams. You know what I'm saying? It cultivates dreams. Not just even the people that work there. It's so many people that were there that were trying to do what they came, and that was just a foundation and a hub to catapult what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes dreams. If you really believe in it, you're gonna do what's necessary, and that place will put you to the test. Yeah.
Right.
I think all of us passed the test. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's outside of us. It's multiple people that been doing their thing and like they did the same thing, and their opportunities came from that place.
Catapulted.
We met AF1 Black right there. We met our manager there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
It
all of
literally
it came
just
from that
facilitated
building.
everything.
Yeah. So-
And the dope part too is like before we ever made a record together, we got to know each other's weak points. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, all right, shit. In the heat of a moment, you know what I mean? How are we all gonna be able to communicate? You know what I'm saying? Because it gets stressful just working in any work environment. So that was cool. And then too, a lot of the cats that we running into now know us from 2 Cents. So like a lot of them respect us because they like, yo, y'all niggas been rapping this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like we just it's the nigga that just put us on today. You know what I'm saying? That he like when was y'all gonna tell us? And I'm like, nigga, it was never the right time. And I had to be okay with that. I had to be okay with the fact that right now I'm here as a server. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time for God to present me in another light, he will, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta believe in myself enough to know like at that time will come and it's gonna be appropriate for me to greet you in that regard. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was dope. That's a blessed space to be in.
We had Migos up here, and Migos said that they are the greatest group of all time because
as they should.
and they feel like that because they say that all the great groups break up.
There
And
you go.
I didn't have a rebuttal to that.
That's a crazy way to say that.
Right?
That's
So for y'all, who are some groups, duos that inspire y'all, that y'all look up to, y'all draw inspiration from, y'all want to work with?
Shit. I mean, literally, not no lie, but all of them. Fucking
Wu-Tang is crazy.
all of them.
Tribe.
Outkast. Outkast is one of my favorite. Fucking the Jackson 5. We was just watching them.
Yeah, we was watching neighborhood.
I don't think you're gonna be able to work with the Jackson
Nah,
5. I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But just as far as inspiration go, but
I think that's a little beyond.
group wise, it'd be
Possible.
dope. It'd be dope to get some shit off a Tribe Called Woo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That'd be hard. You feel me? Like just a joint collaboration with Tribe and Woo. That'd be tough. And Coast, that'd be crazy. you name them though. Black Eyed Peas, all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, I saw Talib and Will I Am.
Yeah.
Speaking on y'all and how incredible y'all are. I mean, y'all posted it, but was that more like finally, or was that more emotional?
That's always like, man,
Emotional.
thank you.
Yeah, emotional.
True, you don't have to. So you know what I'm saying? So it always feels like, thank you so much. We appreciate it, and we big fans ourselves. So to get respect from any of the OGs you look up to, we always look at that like, man, love.
I would say that's a lot of manifestation too, because when we was in 505, we was like, yo, I wonder how we gonna be received from the greats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, we gonna be received bro.
Right.
And now it's happening. It's like
literally like God was just taking notes the whole time on everything niggas was saying.
Yeah.
Like all of it happened. You know what I'm saying? How we would say it.
It's incredible.
What are the things that you're looking at now? We always try to like kind of end the show with the year can't end without Coast Contra doing what. So what are these things that you're writing down, that you're manifesting, that you're thinking about? From today to a year from now.
Y'all wanna go down the line?
Yeah, go ahead.
You start with you then.
Okay, I got you. I'm looking for best artist nomination. You know what I'm saying?
Well, on what platform? What awards?
Grammys. Oh, what awards? Oh, the Grammys. BET. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean all of them. I don't know. Here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give awards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all of them. You know what I'm saying?
You say best artist or best group?
Best artist and group.
Okay.
I looked. I ain't see best group. I don't know if that was a category or not. But
Okay.
if that is too, I
Gotcha.
take that too. But yeah, best new artist. As well as, and they gonna hate me for saying this on air, but yeah, as well as nomination for album of the year. I ain't even tripping on winning it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. We'll do that the next time. But nomination for album of the year, and I take those. You know what I'm saying? What about you, Mo?
Shit.
It can be.
The homie just want a blunt.
Okay,
he don't know what y'all talking about.
Time out.
He don't even know where he at.
Shit, man.
The homie just want a blunt.
Thing too. It don't have to be group-wise. It can be an individual thing.
individual
as well.
thing.
Anything.
Big bag. What's up?
Yeah, for sure.
You said next year or just in general?
He said just like
the year can't end.
Yeah, the year
without
don't
you.
end
I would say I want to go like a multiple country tour. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I would say definitely bag. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a bag.
Spending some money over here, you shit. Bag. And then two, I think if I would like this year to be able to get on a platform to where we got some say so in the culture, to where we could say who we fuck with and who we think is tight, and niggas be like, bet, let me check them out. That'll be dope.
I think you do. I think you have that right now.
I be trying to tell niggas that too, but I think we got it. But I think we gotta like solidify our spot a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Some more work.
Honestly, I'm just happy to be here. So it's kind of like I'm just living in the moment. I'm accepting everything as far as like just going out this year, like things I want to accomplish. I am honestly in just this period of time, just acceptance. Like the Dave Chappelle show. Like I couldn't even make that up. You know what I'm saying? When I was telling my brother and my sister, I'm like, guess who won us open? They like, I already know. I'm like, no, you don't know. This is a different one. Like, so I'm just honestly, I'm taking both, like, I don't even want to say like bad and good, because I look at the bad as good. It's for to teach me or us something. You know what I'm saying? So whatever God throw our way, whether it's a hurdle for me to get over or it's a door for me to open, I got you, God. Yeah.
Now you talked about family. I want to speak on Raz and Taj's situation, because obviously if people don't know, Tidra Moses, Raz Cass, your parents, were they encouraging with the music growing up? Were they pushing you to do it? Were they kind of, with their experiences in music, were they like, man, I don't know. You know what I mean? How was that for you two?
Yeah. I mean, I say it was always support. Soon as they realized, I ain't show my mom. That's who I'm raised with. So I ain't show my mom my music until I thought it was dope. Took us 3 years. It took me 3 years to think my stuff was dope. So if she heard anything, it was like, you snuck in to go. You feel me? But like, other than that, I ain't presented to her until I was like, nah, this is it. I ain't presented nobody, actually. We made music just for ourselves for like the first 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So once I thought it was dope, it was like, and I put the stamp on it myself. She's like, nah, this is hard. You feel me? Like, y'all keep rocking out. And then Pop, same thing. You know what I'm saying? When he started seeing us rock, he's like, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep rocking.
What is it like to have famous parents? Because that's not something everybody can relate to.
Right.
They wasn't famous.
Well, I mean,
I'm trying to keep it right.
But let's be honest.
You know what?
But respected. They was respected.
Absolutely.
And so like with that being said, I tell them all the time, like I be telling them like, yo, I'm grateful because it wasn't so much so that I could be like, yo, my dad is Raz, so let me like get this. Or I would have never tried, regardless if it could have been like that. But it is respected because it's like as soon as niggas say those are so-and-so kids, it's like,
Makes
and
sense.
that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like that's ill. And
Yeah,
even to
definitely
know,
respected in the game.
yeah, every time we step in any room, yo, you da-da-da. I've never heard nothing but goodness on their name. So it's just, it's dope. It's like, they did it, you know what I'm saying? And then two, I always tell people, like, outside of any advice they ever gave, my mom always tell me have fun. My pop always say, you know, be mindful of your business. But if they never said nothing, just watching them show us that it was possible is the best thing they could have ever did. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So
now, this right here is, we have a segment called the Homegrown Head Scratcher.
yeah.
Okay, these are test questions that come from elementary and middle school.
Word. Yeah.
Okay, now, so our listeners that listen to us on the radio, they call the radio station and they guess whether you got the answer right or wrong. I got 4 questions, 1 for each of y'all.
Okay.
And even if you don't know, don't look for help. Don't nobody whisper no shit.
Let's go for it.
You know what I'm saying? Just let a motherfucker fail.
And we're looking at the team too. Don't try to text them the answers. Don't look at your phone.
Like,
None of
even
that,
if y'all don't know the answer, take a second and just guess.
Okay, that's bad.
All right, so I'm gonna start from here and go down.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Let's get it, man.
All
Take
right.
it low on deck.
Why do things fall when you drop them?
Because of gravity.
True story. Sorry, my bad. I just gotta say that.
That's good.
Ding.
All right, I got one special for you. Which country separated from Colombia in 1903?
Brazil.
No.
I was like, facts.
No.
Panama.
No, it's not facts.
I like how you faded off into the back like
All right.
He said he got more work to do.
Got more work to
They
do.
ain't letting you back, though.
It was Panama. Panama.
I said Panama too. That's crazy.
Don't say shit.
Yeah, right.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. What is the hot fluid that's molting below the Earth's surface?
Magma.
Boom.
Yeah, I should have got high school questions.
You forgot what we dealing with right now.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm smart. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
What is the imaginary line called that connects the North and the South Pole? This is a 5th grade question.
All I know is like longitude and latitude. I don't know anything else. The equator, I don't
Let me
know.
ask you again. You said what?
The equator? I don't know.
No, that's not it.
Yeah.
That's not it.
You thought it was still true? All
The
right,
equator goes around the middle of the Earth.
look, I feel comfortable because they thought it was too. I'm like, listen. All right, look.
You're not gonna make me feel stupid on this radio show.
I got it. Which one was that? What was that?
It's called the Prime Meridian.
Oh,
That was my second guess, Jared.
Fuck out of here. Okay. You didn't know that, John.
I know that word.
You did not know
I
that.
might have to use that though. That's fine. The prime meridian. I didn't know that.
now you're gonna hear us freestyle like the prime meridian.
Prime Meridian.
True story.
True story.
Apartment 505 out right now. I know the people are excited to hear the music, excited to see you guys when you guys hit the road. Just keep progressing, keep growing, and keep using the responsibility, man. Like I know you guys are doing. I'm proud of y'all individually and
Me too, bro.
Continue to do your shit. Is there anything else you want to tell the people how they can find you? Website, anything you need to plug?
Real quick, I want
all that shit
before I want to plug y'all shit, but also y'all do the what's it called?
Get the Worm Mondays.
Is that still going?
Yeah. We it'd be like on and off. We don't do it. We not as consistent. We not.
But I remember seeing y'all promote books and stuff like that.
Yeah, we
And I think that's dope because I'm really into books. Like
dope.
I'm
I would
really
love to
into
get a
books,
book
and
list,
I see you got one. But I'm just saying, like, favorite or book you recommend for somebody that's coming up, need some insight, whatever. Go ahead and start.
Oh yeah, the monk who sold his Ferrari. Can I do multiple?
Go ahead.
The Magic of Thinking Big. The Millionaire Next Door. Compound Effect. I'm gonna give one more. I'll go with Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Oh yeah, definitely Rich Dad Poor Dad. Go ahead.
As a Man Thinketh, I think that's a must for everybody.
As a Man Thinketh?
Yeah, As a Man Thinketh, and also Asking It Is Given. That's probably been the biggest one in terms of manifestation that's helped me. So Asking It Is Given. Yeah.
I'm gonna rock out with 2. I'm gonna say The Seat of the Soul, and then The 4 Agreements.
Yeah, bet.
As a black man, revolutionary suicide was amazing for me. And I say the last one, The Greatest Salesman in the World is like unlocking all my financial dreams.
I got
a different,
that too.
Yeah, from a different perspective. So those two.
I'm a real book. I'm a real book advocate.
Have you always been, or you kind of
Nah, bro.
I'm just getting yeah.
So when I turned 31, I had an enlightenment, and I felt like life has starved me for information, so I started getting the books, and I just started consuming them like crazy, and just trying to tell people like, bro, you got to get these books. Rich Dad Poor Dad. And another one, I know Nip always recommended to people, but The Way of the Superior Man.
Yes, I read that one.
Bro, that shit changed my life. Dealing with women, bro, that shit changed my fucking life. No bullshit. Get that.
I gotta read that one again too.
Yeah.
Wild thing, somebody gave me that and I read it and never gave it back, and I feel bad about that. It wasn't. It was somebody who gave it to somebody who gave it to me. It was
Let me tell like you can't tell people like how much do you radically change from reading? Like you said, you consume the books.
Well, I do audiobooks, but like. Bro, my book game is cold, bro. Like,
but like, I'm saying, like in that time, like for me, I'm not gonna lie. I remember when the music wasn't cracking and it felt like them doors just was shut closed.
Facts.
I was like, nigga, whatever way I've been going about it, this version of myself ain't gonna open this door. And I remember we read them books, and it was like in that year's time, my whole perception on life started changing. It was such a radical change.
The Way of the Superior Man, the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Barack's book is fire. 50 Cent's book is fire. The Power of Broke by Damon John. He started FUBU. Like, that shit is fire. Think and Grow Rich is another fan. But another two that I always tell people to get is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson, the Orange book. And the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone.
I don't know that one.
I know him. I know him.
No, get a bar of that white man.
Okay.
That man's gonna change your fucking life, bro.
The 10X Rule.
Grant Cardone.
Yeah, he's different.
He's a hardcore, money-making Republican billionaire motherfucker, and he get to it.
Yeah, he tell you what it is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is.
I like that.
Grant
That's
Cardone,
dope.
the 10X
I'm gonna have to
Rule.
grab that list after this.
Yep.
That's dope as hell.
That's dope as shit.
Website, how can they grab the album? All that shit right now. Go on and let them know.
Yeah, so the album is available on all DSPs. The website is coastcontra.com. Go grab you some merch if you want to look like us. You heard? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Clean. And then we got shows coming up, so just be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? We everywhere. You know what I mean?
City near you.
Y'all can look out for some features on the way. Some really great features coming soon. So, you know what I mean? That's happening. And more music as well.
Me personally, I just want to tell everybody that's listening, like, yo, it's possible. You feel what I'm saying? Surround yourself with positive people. Definitely.
And walk down long streets.
streets.
You never know where
First
it's
of all,
gonna take
just take a walk. I think taking walks is very important. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like running, take a walk.
Watch movies on different cultures. You know what I'm saying?
Watch movies, watch documentaries, and just know, like, if you ain't have nobody in your life to show you the way, there's people that done what you want to do. So go study them. They succeeded, and they can teach you the way. So mentorship is really big.
Coast Contra, man.
Coast Contra, baby.
The future, all right? Be on the lookout, man. Document this right now, man. This is only the beginning, all right? Homegrown Radio, Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head, Coast Contra in the building. True story.
See?